outside of Israel and from Israel come here on another Shabbat when the weather is a little bit different. Let's not say better or worse, just different. But you'll see thousands of Israelis coming here to sit in all the different shops and galleries that are open here. Zikhron has different stories to tell inside. For example, there are a few families that their story goes back to the modern history of this land, even before this time from the state of Israel. We'll mention one, the Aronson family. Both Aaron Aronson and Sarah Aronson were part of a Jewish organization that was opposed the Turkish because of the time of the Ottoman Empire. Aaron Aronson was an agronomist who studied that, and he was the one who found the mother of wheat, the wild wheat from which wheat was cultivated. He managed to find here in Israel the location where wild wheat used to grow. There along this, you're gonna go for a short walk up and down, and you can see that basically here on almost every house you can stop and tell the story. There's the first house of the community, the place where they had water. One of the biggest changes that the Jewish communities are bringing to this land, late 19th century, beginning of 20th century, connected to my favorite places that we've seen in the last few days, toilets, running water. Running water, the fact that we have running water in the house is not it's obvious that we have it in every house. But back at the end of the 19th century, it wasn't the case of most of the communities around. It will be the Jewish communities like Rosh Pina, Zikhron, Yaakov, that will have a water tower and a network of running water pipes, and it's a very big thing. Tel Aviv, the city of Tel Aviv, when it will be established, the new thing that Tel Aviv started as a neighborhood. Jews who left Jaffa, and they established a neighborhood called Achuzat Bayit. Later on, there will be about 12 neighborhoods around them, and they will gather together to form the city of Tel Aviv. One of the things that they will attract all the neighbors to join them to one group will be this issue of running water pipes into their house. They said, we will turn Tel Aviv to be the Manhattan of the Middle East. You know, by the way, what the name Tel Aviv comes from? Anyone knows? There's a reason for this. Why the city of Tel Aviv? Why did they choose the founders of the city to call it Tel Aviv? It's come from two words, Tel and Aviv. Tel is a mound. We saw today the Tel of Bet Shean. It's a hill that represents ancient communities. Aviv, spring. It represents something new. When Tel Aviv was established in 1907, they were looking to connect it to the state visionary. Who's the state visionary? Herzl. Stop a random 100 kids in Israel and ask them about Herzl. You won't get a lot of information. Most likely they won't know a lot of things, but they'll know two words for sure to say, Chozeh Medina. So when the founders of Tel Aviv, they want to find a way to connect the city, the new Hebrew city, the first Hebrew city, to Herzl. They can't call it Herzliya because we are talking about 1907. The Turks are controlling and they will not allow it. So they looked for a hidden way. Herzl in 1902, he writes a book called Alt Neuland, Old New Land, an utopic novel where he described literally everything that happens today. He talks about Haifa, about the port, about agriculture areas. So they decide to call the city Tel Aviv, representing something old, something new. That's a hidden way of saying the vision of Herzl is being fulfilled. Even though this story is about Tel Aviv, I can take the story and bring it up here to Zikhron Yaakov. Let's go for a little walk, just to stretch up and enjoy the breeze and the wine before we come back down.
Okay, I'll follow